One of the things that have really become obvious in my life the last little while, everyone is a reflection of me. We're all reflections of ourselves. The wounds that we harbor from childhood, our triggers, our coping mechanisms, our judgments, all of it is found in the people that we look at outside of us. The person that you judge crossing you on the street. What aspect of yourself are you judging? What shadow side of yourself do you dislike? The betrayal that you experience in a relationship or a friendship. What part of you are you cheating on yourself? Are you cheating on your friend? The joys and the beauty that you witness in the people around you. What aspect of yourself do you appreciate so much that you find joy in it? An easy one is empathizing with someone who is suffering. Why do you believe you empathize with that person? Our life experience is based on a lot of it. Our wounds. The lens that are placed over us after birth from our family, from society, from our peers. And what I've learned is, in my life, and no doubt every single person, there are patterns that keep showing up. Patterns that keep showing up because I haven't dealt with it, because I don't know how to deal with it, because it's a wound that's been triggered and I experience it again from a different angle, a different perspective, because I haven't healed from it. Welcome to my first episode. I'm not really sure what I want to talk about today, so I'll discuss one of the things that have really become obvious in my life the last little while. Everyone is a reflection of me. We're all reflections of ourselves. The wounds that we harbor from childhood, our triggers, our coping mechanisms, our judgments, all of it is found in the people that we look at outside of us. The person that you judge crossing you on the street. What aspect of yourself are you judging? What shadow side of yourself do you dislike? The betrayal that you experience in a relationship or a friendship. What part of you are you cheating on yourself? Are you cheating on your friend? The joys and the beauty that you witness in the people around you. What aspect of yourself do you appreciate so much that you find joy in it? An easy one is empathizing with someone who is suffering. Why do you believe you empathize with that person? Our life experience is based on a lot of it. Our wounds. The lens that are placed over us after birth from our family, from society, from our peers. And what I've learned is, in my life, and no doubt every single person, there are patterns that keep showing up. Patterns that keep showing up because I haven't dealt with it, because I don't know how to deal with it, because it's a wound that's been triggered, and I experience it again from a different angle, a different perspective, because I haven't healed from it. I know I'm being pretty ambiguous. Life is hard. Life is struggle. We all go through the dark night of the soul. Some of us still battle through it. We don't really emerge. We don't know how. So we find things to depend on. Something external, validation from other people. Wow, you're so good. You're the best. You could do this. And we feed on that. Or we use substances. Distractions like our phones or TVs. Working out. These are all different ways that we cope with the emptiness that we feel inside, with that purposelessness that we sense. Finding attachment in people. Life is hard. It's not meant to be easy. It's hard because we are spirits having a human experience. And I believe our purpose is to draw closer to God, to raise our vibration, to raise our frequency. Every reincarnation, every opportunity that comes back to us to live this life, we have another chance to raise our vibration, our frequency, and in turn raise the vibration and the frequency of those around us. And it's hard to be the light. But we have to be that light. We have to join the ranks of Jesus, Buddha, all those greats. Jesus was the epitome of man. He endured and he suffered so much. He was mocked, beaten, persecuted, tortured. And laying on the cross, his final words were, "Father, forgive them. They know not what they do." Forgive them. Those that spit in your face, that plunge a spear into your side, that beat you, that abuse you, that mock you, because that's what society is telling you to do. Then you forgive those people. That person that betrayed you, that stabbed you in the back, that person that stole from you, that person that spat at you or vehemently raged at you. Can you find the space and the awareness to forgive them? And what side of you is being reflected back at you? What anger are you repressing or are you revealing that is being flung at you? Through a lot of my darkest days, the book of Jung got me through. I believe as a man, our focus should, number one, be on God, and number two, be on our purpose. And everything else comes after that. Your relationships, all comes after that. Because if we don't focus on God and we don't focus on the purpose, we lose ourselves. We become weak. And this world destroys the weak. I'm still trying to figure things out for myself. I've been an actor for 15 years because that's what I was drawn to as a child. Maybe it was because I didn't get the validation at home. Or maybe, and likely, it was because God gave me the gift to tell stories. Gave me the gift of presence and strength. You're dynamic at home. It contributes to the person that you can become. As painful as it is, as many wounds as there are, it makes you who you are. We can fall victim to it, or we can embrace it. So as a storyteller, I tried to hide that gift away. It wasn't until I graduated from a cutthroat theater conservatory that I started to let little bits of it out. I started writing short stories and poems, and I'll share some with you through some of the other videos. And they weren't even stories from me. They were stories told through me. Stories that I didn't even understand, poems I couldn't comprehend at the moment, until years later when I would reflect on them and think, wow, these are deep. This was my soul communicating. This was God writing through me. So, as a reflection today, the next time your emotions really start to rise up, question it. The moment you see someone and you want to judge them, question it. What element is that of me? The moment you feel hurt or wounded, ask yourself, where are these wounds from and why are they still here? I'm still trying to figure my life out. I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm trying to figure out this channel. And I'm glad that you can join me on this journey of self-discovery.